Welcome back, guys, to day 25 of the Gratitude Challenge. Today it's all about Cue the Magic. We're going to be talking about Cue the Magic on today's challenge. And welcome back to my subscribers. Hello to my new subscribers. And for those who don't know who I am, my name is Anissa Renee. I'm a Reiki mastering coach dedicated to helping women master their energy, heal from within, and live their best lives now. Yay! So we're back with day 25. And if you haven't had a moment, go back and watch day 1 through 24. I'm telling you, apply the practice, you guys. If you do this challenge, I'm telling you, you're going to see magic and miracles occur in your life. So if you haven't had a moment, go get the book. This is what inspired the challenge, the magic. Get it. I ordered it from abebooks.com, and I think I only paid like $2 or $3. So you can get books there on that website for, you know, reasonable amounts. So today we're going to talk about Cue the Magic. Now, Cue the Magic is a practice which involves playing a game with the universe. It's about being playful, right? I've noticed when I'm very playful about things, I attract it easily and effortlessly, right? I'm telling you, be playful in your energy. The universe, or if some people call it God, source, creator, higher power, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, wants you to have everything in your life. The universe wants you to have a fabulous life, an abundance life. The universe works in divine order, principles and laws. So the universe follows their principles and laws, right? Like law of attraction, right? We have the law of gravity and law of assumption, so forth, right? These laws are in place and they operate in our daily lives. From the previous chapters, we have learned that feeling grateful brings forth your dreams and your desires. When you are feeling grateful, you're happy, you're calm, you're peaceful, it helps you attract your dreams and desire. It's when you're worried and have limiting beliefs, that kind of blocks it. It's a blocker. And I'm probably going to do a whole new video about the blockers, right? That blocks your manifestation. That'll be on another video. So the universe will send us signs, messages, and cues that what we want is already here. Yep, or is on the way. Most of the time it's already here. It's just that we are doing something to block it, right? It could be our energy that's blocking it, our lack of faith, a lack of belief, right? But what you want, the universe will send you signs and messages. And how the universe will do this is through like billboards. I've had so many messages through like watching a television program, seeing a billboard, movies. The universe is always talking to us through people, through film, through YouTube videos, everywhere, Facebook, social media, anywhere you go. The universe is always sending us signs, whether you notice it or not. So I like to call those signs like they're like magical messages. Excuse me. But the universe is always giving us signs, even when we're in like challenging situations or circumstances. The universe is always speaking to us, right? Sometimes the universe will give a challenging situation to speak to us or to make us more self-aware, right? And I'm going to give you some examples of how the universe is speaking to us. Like, for example, you see somebody receive bad news that they're, they had like a health, a not so good health diagnosis, right? What you want to do in place, it says, give gratitude. Give gratitude that this person is healing, right? Because we can sprinkle them some magic dust. And then also be grateful and think about your own health. Like, reflect and be like, you know what? I am so grateful and thankful that I have perfect health, right? Whatever it is that's going on. Or you may hear an ambulance, right? The first thing you want to do if you hear an ambulance, you know that somebody's in sign of trouble, right? somebody needs medical attention. So what you can do is send whoever's, going through their challenges some magic dust, meaning you're sending them great healing energy. You want them to recover, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, also be grateful for that you are not the one in that ambulance at the time, that you are, healthy and well, right? So there's so many example, guys. Like, I remember one time I got pulled over by the police. And I'm not really sure if it was like a tail light or something with the car. So I remember kind of just driving to the next at the gas station because I wanted to pull over somewhere safe. And where I was at, it wasn't safe. It was really dark, so I didn't want to pull over because there was a lot going on at that time. So with the police and Black Lives Matter, so I was like, yo, let me get somewhere safe. So I pulled over, and the cop wasn't really nice, but I remember feeling extreme gratitude that it could have been worse, right? I could have been dragged out of the car, I could have been locked up, and who God knows what could happen, right? So I was just saying, I remember thinking, like, being so grateful that I think the only thing I got was like a ticket, and I had to go to court, and I ended up going to court and winning my case. So I ended up winning my case, but I remember thinking, like, oh my God, that could have been me. I could not have returned home to my family. So I always think about the good things, right? Even though that was not a good experience or situation to be in, I always go back and say, thank you so much that I made it home, right? I made it home safe. So those are some of the things that you can do when you're practicing the cue the magic. Cue the magic. You can always send other people in that are maybe going through trying situations. You can send them positive energy, send them magic dust. The book talks about sending magic dust to somebody else, right? Because the law of attraction says likes attracts like. So what you do to others, you attract it for yourself. If you wish other people good and you want them to thrive and you want them to prosper, you're basically sending that same energy to yourself. So wish others well. Don't wish them any ill harm. That's the worst thing you want to do. You don't want to wish them harm. You want to be happy when they are winning, because what that means, your turn is next. You could be next in line to win or to get something that you deeply desire. So wish others well. All right. So the universe will always find ways to cue you to the magic of gratitude. The universe will give you situations so you can be in tune, right, to give more gratitude, to express more in gratitude. So I would like to say, cue the music, cue the magic, excuse me, is to play a game. Be playful with it, right? Be relaxed, right? Don't go in thinking, oh, I got to do this, and if I don't do this, something bad's going to happen. Don't get in that mindset, right? The universe will give you situations where you can express gratitude and show gratitude to others, because what you do unto another comes back onto you, okay? So with that being said, I always like to think of gratitude as a superpower. Yes, it's super powerful, you guys, if you apply the principle, right? If you apply the principle and express deep appreciation, you can never overdo practicing gratitude. You can't do enough of it, right? You can never overdo it. So with that being said, guys, let me go to the book because it's a quote I want to read from the chapter. And again, this is Magic Practice number 25, Cue the Magic. And it says here, this is by Floral, I think it's Claro. She's a writer and therapist. Flora Claro, writer and therapist. It says life is playfulness. So it's talking about being playful, you guys. Be in the energy of playfulness. Have fun. We need to play so that we can rediscover the magic all around us. That's a whole new chapter when you're in a playful energy and a playful spirit. I'm going to come back and talk about how to be playful, right? And how you can use that, like make it a game. I'm telling you, if you make things a game to attract certain things, make it a game, make it fun. you will find that you are attracted faster and easier. So that's by Flora. Life is playfulness, right? We need to play so we can rediscover all the magic around us. And that's a different video. So I will have to come back and do a talk about being playful, the energy of playfulness, and how you can use it to attract your desires. So we're on day 25. I'm going to give you the practice. So magic practice number 25. Cue the magic. Count your blessings. Number one, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 things, 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say the magic words. Don't forget the magic word. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Tap into all your senses, right? Number two, today, be alert to what's around you and take at least 7 gratitude cues from the event. So be aware today. Pay attention to the events, right? Because you're going to be practicing the cue, the magic. You want to be taking advantage of the events. Like say if something at work went well on a project, express gratitude. Or your co-worker did an amazing job on the presentation. Express gratitude that your team, because you guys are working as a team, express gratitude that the project and the presentation went well. And then as you're thanking that person for doing the presentation well, that helps you open the door for whatever you want to go well with your project or task, right? All right, so today be alert to what's around you and take at least 7 gratitude cues from the events in your day. For example, if you see someone with the perfect weight, so thank you for my perfect weight. Like if you see somebody else that has the ideal weight, say thank you, I have my perfect weight, right? So bless that person that they're in health, that they look well, they're thriving, but also, say thank you for my perfect weight. But bless them first. And number 3, or sprinkle them some magic dust. Or number 3, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold the magic rock. Did I bring the magic rock? Here it is. I got it. Okay, so hold the magic rock in one hand and say the magic word. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the best things that happened during the day. So kind of recap your day and think about all the things that went well in your divine favor. Now, tomorrow is day number 26. It's talk about magically transform mistakes into blessings. So in Reiki, you can go back in the past and heal old events. But this one in the book of the magic book, Rhonda talks about going back, right, and magically transforming mistakes into blessings. So she's talking about going back and healing things. So I cannot wait to read this tonight. I will be back here tomorrow for day number 26. And then we have day number 27. And then Friday, oh my God, Friday is our last day, you guys. Oh my God, it went by so fast. I can't believe how fast this month went by. But anywho, guys, just so you know, I'm doing 2 free workshops in April 5th and April 19th. That they are free. I'm going to be posting, keep an eye on the community wall. I'm going to be posting a link to those workshops for April 5th workshop. And then you can register. In order to attend the free workshop, you have to register. And during the workshop, we do some healing, we do some guided meditation, we pull cards, we just have a good old time. It's absolutely free. Make sure to share it to other people that will be interested in the free workshop. That's April 5th. I'll be posting it on my community wall shortly. And also, if you like to receive newsletter, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And again, I go live on Saturdays and Sundays. I do what I call a sacred self-care reading and a weekly energy report. On Saturdays, the sacred self-care reading is at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then again, Sunday, I turn around and do the weekly energy report, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I have to switch up the time because I may have a client or something going on, but I will post those, right? And if you show up live to the live readings, you can get a card pull for you. I will pull a card for you. So with that being said, thank you so much. Thank you for all my views. Thank you for my new subscriber. Thank you for the comments too, because I love to engage with you guys. Love you guys. See you back here on day number 26. Oh my God. Day number 26. Magically transform mistakes into blessings. Thank you so much, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.